Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Right. About to get started in a minute. About to get started in a minute. In a minute. I gotta clean these glaces. Gotta clean these glaces. Sheesh. All right. 7:04. How's everybody doing tonight? Got a couple people on already. Early birds getting that worm. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. You know what I hate about YouTube now is that they used to show you as you were streaming. Okay, no, I see it now. You guys scroll like all the way down, but like they used to show you in a really convenient way how many viewers you had. But now it's like you gotta scroll way down. It's crazy. I hate it. All right. I want to download something real quick. I want to download this thing real quick. Let me finish working on this thing on the side. How can I do this? Yeah. All right, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. Ugh. What? I wanna make this a little fancy. Okay. I'm trying to figure out a way to make this a little more fancy than it was. All right, there we go. That looks fancy. That looks fancy. All right, let me download this. Bear with me. Bear with me. We'll go over the rules in a second. All right, I think that might work. How everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I had a really fun stream last night. I hope the energy is still as high as it was last night. That was a really fun stream. I honestly wish every stream could be as cool as last night's was. That's why I do it. I do it to like get lucky and get a stream like last night going, because that was just like honestly that's why I do it. That's what I do it for nights like last night, where it's just like nonstop, tons of fun. Apparently, I need to change the name of it. Here. It's the day's tasks. Back. All right, cool. Let me just upload this real quick to this stage, and then we'll get going. We'll get started in a second. I just need to upload something to the stage, and I promise we'll get started. Back to the studio. But I'm in a studio. Y'all remember that Usher song? But I'm in a studio. That's a real line from an Usher song. Okay. All right. So I need to background. No, not rule. Okay. There we go. All right, so real quick, gonna go over the rules. Rules are really simple. There's only 5 of them. 4 if you take off the Fight Club style rule I have at the end. Rule number 1: no doxing. Oh, we got Stully. Stully, what's good? What's up, Stully? I can only guess who Stully is, but I think I know Stully. Okay, hold on, Stully. I got something special for you that I'm starting to do whenever we get new folks in the chat now. I give him a special shout out. Let me show you the shout out that I'm working on. Okay, I don't got it down to a science yet. But whenever somebody pops up, I like to show them a little personalized love, okay? A little personalized love. So let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Imagine if I had to do this for like hundreds of people. I mean, that would be dope. All right, let's see. So when we get new people to come in the chat, we show them some love by doing this. Let's go. Let's go, Stully. Stully. Not yet, Stully. I'm still working on it, okay? I gotta figure it out. Did you automate the shout out chat? I'm trying, man. Alright, what's good, Stully? What's good, Stully? We gonna get that out of there. Appreciate you popping by. Show us some love in the chat. You know we always love to see it. Alright, real quick. Going over the rules, no doxing. Y'all already know what's up. For those who don't know, doxing is when you tell somebody's personal business on the interwebs, business that they would otherwise not want people to know, like their address or who they are in real life, etc. So I am the modern dev guy. That's who I am. Ladybug. Oh, we got another one in the chat. What's good, Ladybug? Hold on, I got you. Let's go. What's up, Ladybug? Hold on, I gotta show you some real love. Okay, Ladybug's one of the first that we've had. All right. No. Let's go. Oh. I'm gonna get better at it. Okay. We gonna figure out how to really get this new chatter thing worked out, okay? How y'all day been? How's everybody day been? Y'all been having a good Thursday? Rule number 2, no swearing before 9:30. I got younger audiences that like to pop in and out every now and then. Family comes in, so try to keep swearing to a minimum. Be nice to everyone, right? Goes without saying. Show respect. There's a saying about respect, give the respect that you would want, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Be nice to everyone. Rule number 4, absolutely no work discussions. I need to change this rule up a little bit. I do expect there to be some work discussion. Just don't be specific, okay? I don't need to know what company you work for. I don't need to know your manager's name. None of that stuff, right? I just want to keep it really. I want the energy to be really modern. You know what I'm saying? I am the modern dev guy after all, so I don't want to get into like office chatter, right? But we will eventually stumble into talking about some work topics. Rule number 5 is like Fight Club, right? First rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club, look at rule number 1. That's what this rule is like, okay? Obey all these other rules I just talked about. That's rule number 5. All right, let's get into it. What are we working on today? What are we going to be doing today? Let's take a look at the class assignments. All right, so it looks like the first thing we're going to do is we are going to find us a nice, super awesome looking blog template to purchase. And yes, I said purchase. My goal, like what I'm trying to figure out, right? As a developer who's back from, like I used to develop in the 90s, right? When stuff was really hard to do. And now there's all these bells and whistles. It's really easy to do a bunch of stuff. I want to see how hard it is to create a blog experience, right? And I want to see how expensive it is. So yesterday we talked about how difficult it would be to deploy one. And it was really simple, honestly. It was pretty simple. We pressed a couple buttons, we configured a couple files, and boom, Bob was our uncle, right? So what I want to do today is I want to try and figure out how cheap we can get a website, right? So, and I want something that looks really good. I want something that looks super professional. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that as well. So let's dive in. I don't want to spend too much time. Okay, I had to share a design. That's fine. I don't want to spend too much time going through the tasks. I want to dive in. Once we have that template purchased, and we're gonna make sure it's Next.js. Tailwind CSS needs to be a part of the mix, and maybe we'll look at some other things, some other requirements. But at least those 2 things are gonna be hard requirements for us. We're going to make sure that we add it to a repo using Vercel and GitHub. Again, we're going to be using this idea that you can deploy something with just a click of a mouse. So that's what we're going to try and do. And then finally, number 4 here, we're going to try and connect it to our Sanity Studio. So that's what we'll be doing today. It's a really simple set of assignments. I'll probably be flashing back and forth between us throughout the stream. This is going to be a short stream, guys. I'll be honest, okay? It's going to be a short stream. We are going to try and purchase this template. We're going to try and get it on Vercel and pushed out to the cloud. and then we're going to try and connect it to Sanity. We won't spend much time on the Sanity connection. We might just look at how to do that Sanity connection and go from there. So yeah, really fun stuff. I need to figure out why there's an extra page in here. All right, so let's head over to the browser. And again, we are purchasing themes here today. We are going to purchase our theme. So let's go to the browser. Let me go ahead and just set this up real quick. Yep. All right. All right, so we are on the browser. We're at 150%, so that should look nice and beautiful for you guys. And let's say, I'm gonna just say Next.js blog template, right? And I want to see what some of the, so Theme Forest, I'm familiar with Theme Forest. Oh, premium Next.js templates. That's what I want to see. I want to see premium Next.js templates, okay? And I want to see a blog. This looks really small. There we go. It was small. Okay. So we got some starter templates. And some of these are going to be free. Some of them aren't. But we are looking for professionalism. That is our #1 goal. And a publishing platform? What's the publishing platform? Features and integrations, paywall and subscription integration with Stripe, Sanity integration for blog. Okay, so that I like to see that. Let's see how much this costs. What? $70? That feels expensive. That right off the bat, that feels expensive for a paid template. I'm gonna head over to Theme Forest. Look at that, $25, $13. I'm pretty sure we can find something really awesome with Theme Forest. All right, so Next.js, sorry, but you're kind of expensive. I'm not gonna. Well, let's not rule them out yet. I think these will be the best templates, but I don't want to spend that much money. So I probably at the most would spend $50, but the blog would have to be phenomenal for $50. You know what I mean? Like it would have to be really good. And I will be giving this blog away for free to all of my subscribers and followers. It will be hosted on a public GitHub repository, and you guys will have access to pull from it. You won't be able to push to it, but you will be able to pull from it. So hopefully, you guys can do something with that. 50 is a lot. Is there any way to preview it before you purchase? Yes, Studley, I believe there is. There is a way to take a look at a demo version, a live demo version. And it looks like this one is completely free. Let's take a look at a live demo. Ugh, that's kind of boring. So it's really basic. It's free, but it's extremely basic. Let's see what some of the other templates look like. It's really fast. It's archived. Let's see the pro version of this. So this is the paid version. And I'm not sure what exactly changes about it. Looks like they just have longer blogs. Yeah, this is awful. I am gonna say hard pass. I think this is a hard pass, guys. I don't think we move forward with the Stablo blog. That thing looks pretty bad. I don't want to go through them all because we can kind of see on the surface, right, that these aren't going to be what we're looking for. Yeah, see, these just look really bad. I think I'm just going to do Theme Forest. Next.js is a lot of things, but a templating engine, they are not, right? I don't think that is what they specialize in. Like, not even a little. That's not bad. So this is more of like hey, this looks free too. Yo, this looks free too. I don't hate this. I think this actually doesn't look bad. No, I like the other blog page better. This blog grid is cool. You see how the images kind of do this this like zoom in rotation effect on hover? That's really cool. And then they have the little tokens here, the tags, right? We talked a lot about that in the the content modeling lecture, right? It's going to be a landing page for the any piece of content that has that tag, so they already have that wired together. That's really cool. Then they have the author section, probably like more from this person. It's really basic though. They just have like if I were to make a blog about this page, here's my home page. This is like a product site. This is like a website that sells products, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm also not disgusted by it either. So I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep that page in our thoughts. That page is gonna remain in our thoughts and prayers. Okay. This is looks like the same. Yeah, this is solid, right? So that's the one that we just looked at. Wait. Is it startup or solid? Hang on. Oh, these are different. These are different. These are different. All right, this isn't disgusting. I like the left rail. That's a little dated. This is a really dated experience though. These left rail page types. That's kind of dated. I don't love it. I don't love it. Nope, I'm gonna close that out. I don't think we can entertain that any further. And we're almost at the end of the list here. This is going back to that first one we looked at, I think. The one that cost $70. And I don't know if I honestly don't know if this is worth $70. That sounds like a lot, but it is a cool looking blog. I think we can do better though. I'm almost certain we can do better. So let's go ahead and we'll leave open this one candidate, which is startup. And the best thing about this is it is totally free. All right, so we can get this starter template for SaaS startup websites. Yeah, so they even say this is if you're making a software as a service website, then this is kind of a good go-to template. It's free. It looks like there's a product to be sold. You can kind of see you're scrolling through the different sections, right? So if we go docs, yeah, this is literally the documentation, but they have a PHP contact form, so that alone, I'm out. If this was Shark Tank, I'm out. You know what I mean? This is bad. All right, so I'm gonna get out of the next experience. We'll go to ThemeForest, and Vado's a really good place to find themes. I've learned they're nice and affordable, but because there's so much competition, you get really good product for lower price, right? Because the demand is so high. So, because the supply is so high. So, let's see if we can find something that I need it to look really modern. Like that's my goal. I need this thing to look like the moment you open, it's like, oh my god, that was developed next year. That was developed next year. Okay. All right. Let's go to a live preview of this one. It's not bad. All right, I won't lie. This is kind of modern, but I don't like it. I don't like the design. I don't actually like that design, so I'm not even gonna waste time on that one. We'll go to a different one. This looks like you know what we'll do? Instead of opening these one by one, I'm gonna just look at the landing plate, and if I like that, I'm gonna open in a new tab like that. All right, so we'll just have a bunch of these to peruse through. And then eventually we'll find one it has to be affordable, but it has to be really cool, right? Because the idea is that this is going to be free for anyone to use. I'm just going to make it free for anyone. I don't care. And then you can tweak it however you want. As long as you're in our community and not trying to, commercialize it, then you're fine. I don't know if there are restrictions. We'll have to look at the TOS on these. I don't know if there are restrictions on us giving these away in a public repo, but I think once I purchase it, the code base is mine to do what I want, right? I don't think they have any restrictions. But we'll see here. I'm opening a few of these because they're catching my attention a little bit. They're not great. They're not amazing, but I've seen a couple that I think we're gonna like. I think I've seen a couple that we're gonna like. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is Next.js, right? That's like when ooh, this looks really good. That looks kind of interesting. Um, I don't know how many we're gonna Right now, you have to look at like yeah, yeah. I have to take a look at that, Studley. Hopefully, they're not too strict about us, doing what we want with the code base. I mean, it is mine for $12, right? Like if I bought this one, so kind of be weird if they. No, it wouldn't be weird. I won't say it'd be weird if they restrict it. I'd be surprised if they restricted it though. I would be surprised if they restricted it. But people in the industry, they need to make, they don't want to lose sales on this, right? So they'll sell it to one person and say, hey, if your friend wants it too, make sure they give me my $19 instead of, you just giving them this for free. That's one thing I never understood about Netflix. Like, you can get a Netflix account, and I don't know how many slots they offer, but you can give a bunch of your friends Netflix accounts as well. Like, I don't even know if they restrict how many accounts you can give your friends. It's really interesting. But there we go. Man, I just realized how small that was. You guys probably didn't see the designs that I was looking. Yeah, I've been looking. They're not bad. Um, yeah, and I really want something that can be used professionally because that's my goal, right? My goal is to say that for less than, I don't know, let's just throw a number out there, less than $20. For less than $20, I now have an online web experience that I can give to potential clients, that I can give to potential, I don't know, whatever opportunity, professional or otherwise. Um, like, it's, I don't know, it's a really cool thing to be able to say, in my opinion. I can give these URLs to a person and show off my professional background, and it only took me this much time and this much money, right? Compared to how much it takes normally. Ooh, this is cool. I'm a freelancer. Shout it to the heavens. Oh, Netflix has cracked down on account sharing in Q1, and it significantly raised their revenue in Q2. That's funny you mentioned that. A friend of mine recently got a notification of some sort that they were no longer logged into my Netflix account. And of course, it's my account. So whenever, something happens on my Netflix account, I'm like, I'm just going to authenticate on my account. Like, it's nothing, no big deal for me. But I guess it's starting to kick other people out. So yeah, I think that's really interesting. Um, I feel like the further down this list we go, the worse the templates are getting. Like, you see how many I'm scrolling past now? Before I was clicking almost every single one, but now it looks like, some first year graphics design student made these and put in a DeLorean. They were put in a DeLorean. They hit 88 and they went back 20 years. Then they did 1 year of graphic design school and made these, okay? That's what this is looking like right now. It's kind of, NFT portfolio. Like, yeah, we are definitely in the, we're in the B squad right now. This is definitely not the A lineup. All right, we are at the last page, and I think we have our candidates, right? We have our potential sites. I want to see how this was handled. Compatible with headless WordPress. Now, ThemeForce isn't the only one. There's another one too that's really popular besides ThemeForce. All right, we're gonna just say these are our candidates. Let's look at some previews. This looks like a newspaper website. Trust me, I would know. I worked on a bunch of newspaper websites back in the day. So yeah, I kind of like this if I was building a news experience. I do have a website called Trend Junkie that I was working on, and it's like a spin on Combo Junkie, but this would be a website that talks about the latest trends. Yeah, we're not gonna do a paper website, so let's go ahead and just shut that down. Edge Folio, bad. not bad. So there's a bunch of themes like this. Hey, I know how to do this. I did this on one of my other websites, this color swatch thingy. Um, hey, I like, first off, that's kind of a creepy smile, but not his fault, right? He's not the photographer. He's just the model. Someone should have told him that there was a better facial expression. I don't like this one. I'm closing it. All right, let's look at this one. Needs to be super professional. This doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad at all. I like how it's grayscale until you hover over it. That actually is a cool effect too. Are they winning me over? Oh, that's neat. This is a cool gallery. And then, of course, YouTube video, Vimeo video. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Here's an author's landing page. Oh, so this is the author's, like the aggregate page with all the authors, which is, all right, guys, I'll be honest, okay? The longer I stayed on this page, the less I liked it. But when I first got here, it was dope. I really do like this effect, this hover effect. So what we'll do, we'll leave this one open. I'm gonna pin the tabs that are candidates we need to circle back to, right? So in the end, we'll have like our top 3 or something that we'll just stick to. All right, let's check this one out. Yo, that is kind of clean. That is kind of clean, guys. It looks like a joke, though. Like it. I shouldn't say that. That came out wrong. It doesn't look like a joke. It looks like a immature, like not immature either. Just doesn't look like a professional, serious website. It looks like it either has something to do with games or maybe a really heavy spin on entertainment, which is not what we're looking for, right? We're looking for something really elegant, really classy, something that feels like a professional blog blog web experience. I do like this, but this would be more like if we're making a gaming website. This would be perfect for that. I'm gonna close Gen Z down. Go to this next one. Oh, they nailed it. Oh, they nailed it. I really like this one. They have a mega menu. Three homepage variations, right? One that teases the newsletter, maybe if you have some subscription services. One that teases a featured set of content, which this is a carousel, yep. The carousel, so we can actually go left and right here. This is really cool. Okay, and then number 3 is a little more basic. This looks like it's mobile first or something, mobile specific, I mean. Oh, that's a really cool slide out menu too. I really like that. Oh, and this isn't even like the menu for the site. This is just its own little menu, which isn't bad, right? That's kind of cool too. So my favorite, yeah, we're keeping this one open. We're keeping this one open. This will be one of the candidates. All right, looks like we're gonna be able to close this one really quickly. This looks so bad. Okay, I shouldn't say bad. I shouldn't keep saying things look bad. They don't look bad. Okay, we just have a very specific look and feel in mind. We have a requirement, right? And this just is not it. I do like to look at some of these just to see what other design styles they have in place. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get out of here. This is not us. It's not us. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Uh, I'll leave it open, but I genuinely don't think we'll get it. Like I don't see that being the winner unless I find some other page on there that inspires me. Um, Again, this would be great if it was a news or a magazine website, which is not what we're creating. It's out. Online booking. We know we're not doing that. So yeah, I can kind of look at some of these and see agency or portfolio. It started with a pre-made website. Go to the section. No, we wouldn't do that. That'd be a waste of money. And I say that'd be a waste of money not because it's like a crappy design, but it'd be a waste of money because it has a blog section, but that's not its main purpose. So we'd be wasting because we're not going to use the other things on the site, right? We're only going to use the blog section. That kind of be a waste. Oh, that looks so good. This looks really good, but this is like a product website. But this actually looks really good. Yeah, this looks phenomenal. I feel like I know this guy in real life. I'm not joking. I'm not being funny. Like, I do feel like I know this guy in real life. That's really interesting. Let me see if there's anyone else I know. No, it's definitely just. And then look at it. They got the socials here. That's really cool. See, sites like this make me wish that I had a different concept other than a blog. But like this is obviously for a product, right? Like there's the services. Yeah, our services. This is a marketing site, right? This is definitely a marketing website. And we're just not making that. So if we ever do get in the business of making a marketing website, vMix for $9 definitely would grab that. This is a streaming service. Oh, I love that. Yo, I was working with someone back in the day on a streaming service. I hope they saw this. That's really cool. They had such a good idea too. I'm not gonna say what it was, just in case they're still pushing for it. But Jenny Wilson. I think they mean Jenny Potter. Because that totally looks like Harry, and Jenny is Harry's love interest, blah, blah, blah. These are AI generated, though, right? These are obviously not real. Even though that looks real. The Walter White picture looks. But no, we're not making a streaming service. So I think I just started to open random things after a while. We're not making a spa or a restaurant. Let's see what the IT company website looks like. This is another one that's just too robust for our little requirements, right? Yeah, we're not gonna use that. Construction industry, we're definitely not using that. Personal portfolio, we might use this, right? Who knows? So, the recent works. They do have a blog template. There's some narrative formatted content, right? Oh. Thought my little doggy was gonna come say hi, but of course she abandoned me. Hey, little doggy. Alright, yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to use this either. I'm going to keep it open, though, because I won't lie, that one did look good. So we'll compare that at the end. This is another portfolio website. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. This is me scrolling down with my mouse, by the way. Like, that's really cool. Oh, they put a lot of work into this. Yeah, I just wouldn't have anything to do with all this beautiful design work. There's a bunch of pages in here that I just would not touch. Bunch of templates, so no, it's out. Restaurants out. Another portfolio, and this is a personal one, right? So portfolios are good too. I mean, they're not as good as blogs, things that are like specifically for blogs. Um, I did a website like this, and well, no, it didn't do the text typing thing. I think that's actually live text. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, so it's a scroll through. I wouldn't buy this though. I wouldn't recommend it to buy this, unless you're building a portfolio website, right? Then it's different. Which we are not. Oh, yeah. I honestly think we probably have our candidates. It's these five up top. Yeah. See, this is a. Are these guys all working on the same team or something? Like, what's happening? Why do these look the exact same? No, I wouldn't do that anyway. Like the design. Okay, so I think we are done. I think we just have to select a template now. So let's just go ahead and get rid of it. Oh, we're not gonna do this. There's just too much on here that we would never use. These are scrolling marquee links, which is insane. That looks really busy, and I would never do this. Let's look at the pages. This is a little cleaner. The other ones we saw. All right, this is infinitely scrolling. Oh, it's paginated. All right, well, took me to a whole different page when I hit the when I hit the next button. It took. All right, come on, 40 minutes in and we still don't have a template. Stop beating around the bush here. And I don't like that one either. We're back to where we started. Let's just see how much it costs. 25 bucks, so a total of 30 bucks with tax. It's not bad. I'm gonna see another place we can get next AS templates. I just want to see where else we can get some from. Contentful. We'll be doing some contentful stuff soon here. Admin Mart? Is that a place where people get themes from now? I don't think there's any way to sort these though. There's not a lot anyway. E-learning? I like e-learning. That could be an option for us too because we will be posting a lot of Oh, see, yeah, that's where I know him from. This is just one of those stock images that people use. He's not real. All right. So we're kind of striking out, right? Where this is our only option here. Right? Look at all the pages. I mean, they're not gonna convince me that this isn't a good site, but at the same time, it's just not great. It's not a great site. Wish we can see some different story examples where there were other things in mind here. I'm not in love with the font either. I mean, it is a straight up blog though. Like even the font, the dated feel, it almost looks like a newspaper. It's obviously a blog website. This is like a true to form blog website. Let's see what some of the other pages look. This is like the aggregate page. We saw that earlier. This is the individual author experience. It's just a section from author up there. Yeah, guys, I just don't know. So these are the elements. I imagine these can go inline in stories, these videos, or the gallery, or whatever, right? I imagine we can tuck these inside of our story content, which is going to play really nicely when we start dealing with sanity. I'm guessing they're just components, right? They call them elements, but I'm guessing these are all just components. Columns can be used to align columns. Yeah, we'll just have to get these from the code. Download it. I do like the gallery a little bit. I will say that. I wish there was somewhere there like to put text. Wish they put text on these pages so you can see the details about the imagery. Like maybe there should be a caption somewhere. I just feel like something's missing there. And then here's the photo caption for the big image. I mean, for the big censored image. But like, there's no caption for this. We at least have alt text on this. Yeah, no, they do have a title and they have an image caption, but they're not showing it anywhere. Oh wow, when you scroll right out of it too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna drive me nuts. I would have to write something for that. Yeah, and then yeah, these are category section, which is just, again, this is all just one page type called a section front, section landing, however you want to call it, but it just has, it's the same design. That's why they get away with it. They're just having a single design account for both, accommodate both of those. Our archive, wow, this looks really dated. Page number, this is the one they're super proud of. Home number 2 looks like a person template. This one we just saw this on. Oh really? So are they piggybacking? Oh no, it looks a little different. It just has recent posts in here. So this is, since this is my blog, I think the idea would be, since this is my blog, it would be like our picture here. And then this is all of the things we've posted recently. So it's like a way to market yourself here to your audience when they land on the site, which is fine. Not in love with it, guys. All right, we might need to take the blog side of it out. Let's just go Envato. All right, we're gonna get rid of these filters. We're gonna do our own. Yeah, let's start with the category and then let's choose our. What WordPress? I definitely didn't mean to do that. Oh geez, that made my head hurt. They thought I wanted a WordPress website. Oh geez. They out of their minds. Alright, so let's just go market and then let's just type in next year. Yeah, this works. FinTech software as a service, right? So that, man, I'm telling you guys, if I had an idea for like imagine this, right? You're a developer and your main focus, right? Your number one focus is you're building a web app. Not a web app, but just a mobile app, right? You're building a mobile app. And that's all your energy is pouring into that. And you finally get to the point where you're done and it's ready to start marketing. You don't want to have to then go around, like turn around and pour a bunch of energy into building a website. What you want to do is you want to just stand something up instantly, right? I mean, we all can build these websites, but shouldn't need to. Not with these things at your fingertips. And this is clearly another marketing experience, right? I have a product. Here's the people that liked it. Here's how much it costs. Read my story. Blah 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 blah. Right? I love Envato for Envato's smart for having more templates around products versus personalized templates for like professional resumes or portfolios or whatnot, because 9 times out of 10 people are going to do what I just described: build out a website, build out some kind of mobile app, or work with a partner to open a restaurant, something like that. And then their marketing team is just gonna, or the freelance developer they hire, they're just gonna grab something from here and connect all the dots, right? Then they're gonna wire everything together. But that's really it. No one's like hiring a I mean, if you're big, you're gonna do what I'm about to suggest, but for the most part, no one's hiring full blown designers these days to build out something for a startup. Like, you're just not doing that, right? Even if you had a client that was like, I don't know, on like Fiverr or something, asking you for a website, like you'd still use one of these, right? If they're paying you $50 and you get this for $30, like a $20 profit, that's not much. That's not much at all. But you know, most templates don't cost bucks. I'm struggling. I feel like the results I just got back are different than the ones I landed in. I hate to say this, guys, but I honestly think I'm gonna get the Querno template. Oh, that looks so good. This is dark mode. Alright, gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I think this is the one. Yep, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So I'm gonna do it off the screen. You guys can't see my credit card info. Alright, yeah, you probably can see my mouse moving, but you can't see the actual screen I'm on. Let's go ahead and grab it. $30. I mean, that's really not bad. That's really not bad. I am disappointed that I really should have put more thought into this ahead of time. Dang, because these were really bad, but I just need to find more places I can go to look for templates. ThemeForest has always been near and dear to my heart. It was one of the first websites I found that does this kind of thing for you, like actually help you buy websites. Man, that's so disappointing. Alright, so I do want to do this next part with you guys. I want to look at the files that they give us together. So I'm going to go back here. I'll go ahead and let's just extract the... So you guys won't see this piece, but I'll share it in a second. I'm just going to share it right directly in the browser, actually. I should be able to open... Oh, this is a Next.js application, so I have to actually pull this into our other environment. That's okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Now that part I can show you guys. Okay, so let's go over here. I'm going to do cd./, and all I'm doing right now, I'm not ready to do any real deployment. I just want to see what this thing looks like when I build it. So if we're in that old directory, we're gonna open a new directory here in a second. I just want to read their documentation because they're gonna give me like some steps to follow, right? And their documentation is in the form of a website. So let's take a look at that in the browser. And this is pretty cool, right? So this is it. Welcome, thank you for purchasing Querno Minimal Next.js blog template. Install Git SCM. If you do not have Git installed in your machine, Git SCM. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't care to do that. So they're saying just run npm install, and then you can run it locally through dev, and then you could configure this. So they have a lot of this being data driven, which I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this idea. Their menu is data driven. Their metadata on pages is data driven. The content on the home pages is data driven. Now we'll swap this out, right? We're not going to use this approach. We're going to use their template, but this isn't how we're going to create a new blog post. Look at that. Their blog posts are actually data driven, but the way they're doing it just to simplify it for us, they're doing it through file uploads, which obviously no one would ever do that. If you're making a blog, it's going to be dynamic. It's going to be connected to a content management system, and it's going to work like that. So we'll have to change the plumbing on this, guys. Like, I think the about privacy stuff like that is going to always be static. I think that's fine to keep as is. But like, for example, this author template, the fact that it's asking us to edit this .md file, that's not going to fly. We're going to have to figure out how that's wired up, and swap that out to just, honestly, we just need to pipe in. We don't even need to figure out how that's wired up. We'll identify the author template and wire that into Sanity's backend. That's what we'll do for that. All right, so I think we've seen enough here. I'm really not impressed, guys. I have to be honest. I was hoping let me rephrase that. What they've done here is fine. It gets the job done. I just think it could have been, for money, it could have been done a little more dynamically as far as like how do you change data on these pages. But I guess to each his own, right? These could have just as easily been .js files or just regular JavaScript files that you import, right? It's just up to how they want to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get our code added to a folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm going to do a make dir here. Let's actually head back to the IDE. I'm going to do a make dir here, and we'll call this, since this is going to be my blog, this is going to be called Modern Dev Guy Blog. Okay, and then I'm going to just say code. Right, we'll just open a new VS Code instance there. I'll go ahead and close this out. And then here on the IDE page, you guys probably saw, okay, see that just disappeared, right? And there's our blog. In a bit. That's fine. All right, and now what we want to do is I want to copy those files into this folder here. So that is gonna be these, and we won't do it like this in the end, right? In the end, we'll actually wait, what? Wait, why can't I? Yeah, copy phone. All right, that was weird. I was like, wait, what? But I keep forgetting this is a virtual drive. This isn't actually my PC. This is just a virtual drive. So now I have to do an npm install to install this. And of course, we're a p npm shop here. I'm going to do p npm install. This is going to give me all the dependencies. And then we'll do an npm dev, and it should start up our local server. There we go. Client server, wait, compiling, even client server successfully. All right, let's head back over to the browser and see what that looks like. It's loading here, taking a bit. All right. So this is the 100%. This is it at 100% on my monitor, right? It might be a little different on other monitors, but that looks good. If we zoom into the 150 that we've been using for this stream, yeah, that looks good. I think we made a good decision, guys. I think we made a good decision. We won't really know until we dig into the code, but hey, I can't. Oh, that was just taking a while. Oh, that was slow. Why was that just taking so long? Hang on. I don't know why that other one just... Sorry about that. All right, so let's start digging into the code a little bit. I want to learn what we're up against here. For 25 bucks, I want to make sure that we get our money's worth. So let's start with the home page. Let's see how they... Well, let's just see how they have everything structured. Oh no, this uses pages. Ugh. This isn't even using like the latest Next.js technology. This might have been a mistake, guys. Next 13. I think Next is at 18 right now. Hang on, maybe it's at 14. Let's see where Next.js is right now. Yeah, it's at 14. So this is a version behind. And I know 14 is where they introduced the app router. I think. There are other things too, like server-side components, client-side components, that, oh man, this is such a bad idea. I'm not gonna say that. It wasn't a bad idea. It's still gonna meet, it's gonna be fine for what we're doing. But this makes me want to just build one from scratch, but who has the time? Alright, here's the home page. This is the landing page, I think. See what's happening here. This is the home page. Post columns, site config, post columns. I don't know what site config is. Let's site config. Where's that? Config, site config. Oh yeah, that's right. We just read into this, right? Everything is data driven. All right, we're already at 8 o'clock, guys. I was trying to make this a short stream. So here's what we'll do then. To top us off, we'll go ahead and add this to a repository. And then we'll connect that repository to Vercel. So this shouldn't be too hard to... as a matter of fact, let's see if we can do it all from Vercel. Let's see if I do add new project. These are my existing repos. Yeah, so we do need to start from GitHub. Okay, so let's start from GitHub. All right, we're gonna create a new repository. We're gonna call this the modern. Wait, hang on. Are these score dashes? They're dashes. Modern dev guy. No, just call modern dev guy, right? And yeah, maybe we'll do more than just put this. Yeah, I don't care who sees it. I just care who commits. Yeah, this is fine. Modern dev guys, fine. We'll add a README. Get ignored template is gonna be Next.js. No, Node. I mean, Next.js. License is gonna be the general public. All right, we'll create that repo. And since Vercel is connected to our GitHub repository, yep, instantly shows up here, right? They're always listening. I'll go ahead and import that. This is importing the Git repository into Vercel, by the way, which is really cool. So I'll do that. Framework is going to be Next.js. It could also be Sanity, but here's what I'm thinking, guys. What I'm thinking is we're not going to have an embedded studio. We're probably going to have a Sanity. Because I guess the question is, can you have two of these, right? Can I have would I need to make a brand new repository to house my Sanity Studio? I don't think I should have to, but I guess they do serve two completely unique purposes. The content management system code is on one side of the fence, and then the front end code is on the other side. Do you need those to live in the same place? Like, do they get deployed together? They may actually get deployed together. Root directory here. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's fine. I don't care. That's really it, right? This is done. I don't care about any of this other stuff. This is really finished. They know that we're building a Next.js application. So where's Next.js? I picked it. All right, Next.js application. You know, the question that I have though is, should I have added the code base to this repo already? Let's do that. Let's do that, guys. Let's actually do that. That's not a bad idea. So I'm gonna go back over to the IDE, and then what I'm gonna do. So we have this folder here now, right? I mean this here, right? All of this content in here, and this came before our well, this came after. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete all of this, okay? Because we have this in another folder somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna delete all of that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually delete this directory. Okay, and then I'm gonna delete this directory, and then I'm gonna use this git clone command here to basically recreate that directory. So I'll cd into it. All right, and then we should have some files show up here. Yep. So wait, where? I thought I would have a. Oh, this is Modern Dev Guy blog. If I do code dot here, get rid of that. Let's switch this over to the right. All right, you guys should be able to see that now. Make it bigger. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get terminal running. So we got our Git files in here now. We got our files in here. What we're gonna do is, before we actually deploy this on Vercel, we're gonna now copy paste those files over again, right, from before. Okay, copy folders, and this time we're not going to I don't want to replace that either. So we're not gonna do the node the npm install. Okay, not this time. What we're gonna do is we are just going to upload this, because this is our website, right? This is our bare minimum package, our bare minimum website like file system. So what we'd want to do is, like, if a developer does want to contribute, they would download this bare bones, bare minimum setup, and then they'd run the npm install stuff on their side. Right, so we don't want all those node files to be something that we're committing to our code base. So let's do a git branch here. I'm actually gonna be a little more, I'm gonna do this workflow in a little more professional of a way. So let's head back over to the browser. And here I'm just gonna go over to my branches. I wanna make a new branch in here, just a feature branch for us. So I'm gonna call this initial code base creation. Actually, let's just be speaking English, right? Add code to repository. All right, so then we're gonna copy that branch. We'll come back over to VS Code, and then we will get fetch here, and now we'll go and get checkout here. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to commit those changes. I'm going to do get commit dash message, adding initial, adding code to oh wait, probably should stage these. All right, so that I just staged everything that was in here. I know I don't have anything I don't want. Paste it all. So now I can commit it, and then I can push it. All right, so now that's been pushed up to the web. If we go back to the browser, now if we head back over to code, we should see that there's been something pushed, and I can compare these. This is just going to be a PR that shows me all the files that were changed. If we scroll down, we'll see a bunch of different file changes. We know this is our first push. This page is going to be massive. So I'm just going to say adding code to repository as the message. Create the PR. Then I'm just going to merge it. Yeah, there we go. No conflicts. We can just go ahead and merge this. Main. So I'm doing this workflow on purpose because we're going to use this workflow when we deploy to Vercel real quick. So I think we're good there. We can go ahead and close this out. I think now we can move into the Vercel step, right? So I am going to go back, okay? So now we're being asked again, there was a change just now. Do we want to still import this? Yes, we do. Now when we pick Next.js and when we go through the actual build process, something will actually happen this time around, so. I don't know what that is. I don't think we need it. That's probably for like Vercel functions, which we don't need right now. All right, so it's going to deploy now. This is going to take a little while, but there we go. And there we go, right? So now it's running all the things that it needs to actually build a Next.js experience. It knows that it needs to run some Vercel stuff, right? So it's going to do Vercel build. After this, you'll start to see it do some Node.js stuff as well, so that's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to take a while, guys. Not sure how long this is going to take. Yep, and there's the NPM stuff that it's going to do. I think yesterday we completely built in like 3 minutes. I think it was something like that. So it's normally really fast though. And this isn't slow, right? This isn't anything to sneeze at. I think this is going through a lot for a first build. We'll kind of see what that looks like. Build failure there, but yeah, I'm not too mad about us making this purchase. I don't think this is too bad. Oh yeah, we shut that site down. We'd have to build it locally. Which actually, let's do that while that's happening on the other side, right? Let's go ahead and rebuild this guy now that we're in the area that we're gonna call home here for a bit. Oh yeah, we can do npm install. Actually, no. Sorry. npm. I used to be a huge npm install. Oh, we're done. Look at that, just like that. Came back at the perfect time. We are now deployed to Vercel. So let's continue to the dashboard. I want to see if we actually can see this in the real URL. So here's moderndevguy.vercel.app. This is the vanity URL we're given, and that's good. We see that our website is officially online and ready to be edited tomorrow. We're going to end it there, guys. I think that was what we were interested in doing today, just getting a new website built. As we continue throughout this process, this is going to be our blog that we contribute to, right? So we're going to connect all of these pages. We're probably going to revamp our content model a little bit so that we have a menu that makes sense and some of the footer things that make sense, and just to simplify that. And then we're going to start taking a stab at all of these different page templates, and instead of pulling from this hard-coded kind of experience here, we're going to pull from our Sanity data lake. So that's what we'll be doing next time we are together. Well, hope you guys had fun. That was more or less the walkthrough of how to go on the web, grab a quick template for a couple bucks, and then deploy it with GitHub and Vercel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out, my ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long night. I am about to go enjoy some movies and fun, family. Hope you guys are about to enjoy your nights as well. I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.